Welcome back, friends, to our playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, let's move on. After that crazy Niffler mission, which was like, I just can't with that. We have some other side quests that we are going to look at, and I was thinking we would probably do the one with, well, we got one with Poppy that just popped up in the last episode, but I kind of want to go see what Natty's up to. But before we do that, I have a bunch of gold, basically engrams, and I need to decrypt them. So we're going to go to the Hogwarts map. We're going to go to the room of requirement. We're going to go to our decryption table or whatever. And we're going to see what we can do about maybe improving our stats a little bit. I don't know if they're going to give us any sort of health or defense boost, but we'll see.
Has some exciting news to share.
We do have gloves at least. Oh, cerulean rivet gloves. We got 2 of those and they both suck. That's always good. Okay, so this one was... So what do we have now? 93 to 97. Oops. Okay, I'll take that. And then everything else is trash. Oh, what? These are so much better. What the hell? So we got 2 of those, but... Oh, it didn't tell me this one was good. That's BS. This one sucked. And this one was excellent. Okay, well, that's... Come on, game. Pull it together. I wish you could favorite some of these, because I forget which ones I like. I mean, this one's not bad. Okra? Okay. But I like these style. But I don't like that color. I don't like that color. I don't like that texture. This one's not bad. Was it one of these? Not that one. This is the one that I actually really like because I like the texture and I like the color. Outland dueling gloves. Rugged. Sleek. Dark arts. Refined. Stinger. Ornate ebony. It's my favorite hub category. Let's see what else we got here. Wand handles. We got... Yeah, I think there's 1 wand handle left. Is that what it's trying to tell us that we have? Got you. No, that can't be. Because we have 3 of that, 3 of that, 3 of that, 3 of that. What is this one? Column. Oh, column beige changes texture and style. So these... Okay, and that's a column there. We got these 2. There is a 3rd one of these. So there's Regal Blue, which is really cool. Regal Black. But there's also a Regal Pink. And so this one also has 3. Arrow Black, Arrow Brown. I think it was like a gray or a silver. I think every wand handle has 3. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. The saber is my favorite, but I know there's at least 2 other saber styles. It looks like this one is the only one that we have this style for. But whatever. I'm good with this for now. Okay, and I think everything else is probably trash. Because we're at like 99 defense, which might be some sort of level cap. Okay, so let's go back to the map. We're going to go ahead and sell some stuff in the mead and see if maybe he has some upgrades for us. I doubt it. I'd be surprised if there was any gear that he could sell us that are above 99. But we'll find out. And then we'll do the Natty side quest and see what's up. Now, I suspect it's probably going to be a short one because the Rococo side quest shouldn't have taken as long as it did.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully...
Oh, no, it's fine.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Yeah, so these are all not good. Or they're fine, but they're not better than what I have. And I think we also have some beasts.
I expect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Alright, where is the beast selling spot? There it is. I don't think it's much. We don't have a lot, but we have some.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Thestral trash. Javernal, I'm not going to sell you. In the Irondale Pilferer. Okay. We're going to keep those, and I'm going to release them
Seeing you here again.
in our
welcome.
In our habitat, because I want the shinies in there. So let's go back. Hogwarts map. Room of Rec. Dang it, I want to dive in there. Let's do it. Oh, it didn't work. Well, sort of worked. Okay, so we have female. Is this one also female? Wait, I thought they were... That doesn't make sense. I thought it was a male one. Don't really understand that. see. Oh, you can summon them. Interesting. Move to inventory. Move to inventory. Okay, add. Add. Yeah, I thought I had a female and male. I would have sworn my life this was a male shiny that I captured. But maybe that's not how it works. Whatever. This guy can have a three-way. That's fine with me. Cool. Iron Darrell, Pilferer. And I think... So do I have... For my gear... Oh, interesting. So you can have a... Wait, I don't understand this. So I can have this Caligo mount, but also in the habitat at the same time? It's weird. Subdue. Okay. Definitely want to keep all the named beasts, for sure. But anyway. Alright, is there anything else? Let's see. So talents, we only have like 1 or 2. We'll wait because we don't have Avada yet. Inventory. Where was challenges? I don't think we have anything there that we can interact with. Okay, so let's just focus on quests this time. Okay, basis for Blackmail, Centaur, and the Stone. Those are the 2 that I want to get done in this episode. Okay, so we'll go ahead and help Natty first, because we've been putting that off. There's a page over here that I didn't get. That's annoying.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
That's true. And I really hope that Warner Brothers looks at this and is like, we need to invest in more open world games like this. So this one, I think...
Confringo.
Weird. So it broke the Moonstone. But I don't... Man, I just don't know what these were supposed to be for. It's possible that it might be a different spell, too. Was it a fire one?
Incendio.
It wasn't that. How many were there? 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. So there's got to be... I don't think it's any of those. What could it possibly have been? Because we figured one out at one point. I'm certain of it. Expelliarmus. Not sure how I want to do this just yet. Ice, arrest momentum. Let's see if this has anything to do with it. Okay.
Accio.
No.
Flipendo.
No.
Compulso.
No.
Descendo.
No. But I also don't think it's like a normal spell either. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. Unless... Do you think it has something to do with the size of these? Because this one's small. This one's fairly large, taller than me. And this one is slightly taller than me, so let's see. Let's start with them size-wise. Nope.
Levioso. Arresto momentum. Accio. Compulso. Descendo. Flipendo. Defendo. Bombardo. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Lumos.
Wait. Hold on. These might have something to do with it. I think there's something to do with it. What does that say? So there's something magical here. It's not the Moonstone. I think it's trying to let me know Something here. There's something special about this. Okay, we're gonna look it up. I need to know. Let's see. Okay, how to solve every challenge. We need to find the one that's weird. Okay, so there's lighting torches, smashing orbs, standing stones. Okay, symbol cubes. Okay, gathering moths. Wait, is that what this is about?
Lumos.
That's it. We never figured this one out because that's what this is. It's a gathering of moths. I don't think I ever would have figured that out. Yep, that's the one. Nope, I never would have figured that out. The moths are telling me something, but they don't look like the moths that we've seen before. Like when we're doing the pictures and stuff, so I just wouldn't have pieced it together. Those must be the last ones. Had no clue. It never would have occurred to me. There's nothing about this at all that suggests to me that's what this would be for.
Trials won't get the best of me.
Never, ever, ever would have came up with that on my own. That's a tricky one.
Revelio.
Some moonstone down there. There's a lot of moonstone. I don't really care about all this. But alright, let's focus back on our thing. Huh. That's so funny. What is... Oh, it's these things. I don't think there's any shiny ones. At least I couldn't tell immediately, so I don't care too much about that. But could have also been too dark. Huh. The frickin' moths, dude.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okay, this might be a bigger quest than I thought.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
How far away is this? Oh, they're actually not terribly far. It looks like some of them are pretty close to me. I never use that ability, and I think I need to more. I don't know if it's an attack or a dodge only, but it is cool.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I live in danger. Mrs. Ray, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Mr. Bickle. Man, I can't believe I've been...
Works at Gladrags.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
You know, I was trying to think of like what they would do for a new story in Hogwarts Legacy, because like I don't know if the plan is to do any DLC. I mean, I did read that they initially came out with the game with like no plans for DLC, but I was considering like if they were to make DLC, if they were to make a sequel to the game, any sort of new content, I would kind of want to see what it would be like post Harry Potter world, because like I want to see some of the characters that are still alive after the aftermath of everything with Voldemort. But I know there's probably a lot of...
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
There's probably a lot of people that are over the idea where it's like, all right, let's move on. Other stories other than Harry Potter. But it'd be nice to hear like references to Dumbledore and Snape and Harry, Hermione, you know, that'd be kind of neat. Maybe hit like the idea is that you're an Auror or something like that, and you have to like investigate a murder in Hogwarts or something, and maybe you have to like stop a whole bunch of like worshippers of Voldemort that are trying to keep his name alive, and maybe you have to take down what remains of the Death Eaters, that sort of thing. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know, just a thought. This is an idea. I'm just off the top of my head.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
I honestly don't know if we've ever spoken to Singer, or maybe once briefly. Like, I can't remember the character. I think maybe we spoke to her at one point, but I don't know who it is. Can I launch over this, like, as a ramp? Oh, maybe I could. It looks like I kind of got up there kind of close. No, it didn't. Yeah, because he won't let me jump off this. That's annoying. Come on.
I had plenty of opportunity to pursue any...
Of course, Natty's not here.
Natty to be late.
She's in trouble.
She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
But yeah, imagine if you're like a new character, a detective, and has to solve like some sort of crazy murder, and it's like Death Eaters are trying
He
to,
must be around here somewhere.
I don't know. Just a thought. It's weird. He's not reacting. He won't let me jump or anything there. Oh, that was sick. I'm glad I could do that.
Revelio.
That hers? Oh, crap. The flowers on the ground and the wand.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
The flowers. Yeah, Natty's a badass wizard to be able to be so confident and good without a freaking wand. That's really cool.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
I was like just here.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find... The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Right in this room.
Accio.
Did it? I just not hold it long enough?
A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
In the meantime, I'll just loot the place.
Revelio.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
There's about 8 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think there's 8 up there, yeah.
Which in Felcroft. What? I'm surprised how much jewelry she has.
It's not good work.
It's mine.
Using that girl's face, that one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Arlo says her friend would be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here.
Revelio.
Just keep an eye out.
Hey! I ain't allowed back in Glad Rags.
Revelio.
Light.
Concentrate. Can't let anyone...
Ah, it's a named enemy. Gwendolyn Zhao. I don't know if I can get close enough to this one in the purple without...
I don't want to work with goblins.
Yeah.
Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Damn. I want to fight them all.
You can't keep
It's too tough.
yourself.
Oh crap, that didn't work.
Expulso!
Crazy.
Straight up killed her.
Look what you've done! You
Revelio. Accio.
Interesting. So I am still getting XP, I just noticed. So it wasn't true when they were saying that only challenges give you XP. That's not true. I brought that up in a previous episode because that's what some YouTubers said, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Turns out, that's true. You do actually get XP, or that wasn't true. You do still get XP after that. Wait, why did I jump on that?
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
There we go. Get out of here. Because I guess I didn't notice that we were still getting XP. Because like after the challenges of like killing that many Ashwinders, I was like, oh, okay, maybe we just don't get XP anymore. So I decided not to engage them in a fight any longer. But turns out that was stupid, which makes absolute sense to me. Okay, there's chests and stuff back there, and then we'll kill these other guys in a sec. After everything that just happened, I'm shocked that they didn't already know it's here. You are as dear to me as augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as lovely or loved by me as a Krupp could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. Dulcie Bella Filbert.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. You'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
I don't need the money, but I'm happy to steal it. Oh. My darling Otto, I've read your last letter over and over, and I am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed, and now I'm off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Yeah, these idiots. Surprised.
Hey!
They didn't know where I was. All the noise we made, everybody we just killed. I need to get behind this guy. Unless I wonder, can I?
It must be here somewhere. Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! My senses.
Better be a beast.
Defender! Bombarda! Confringo!
Whoa, that was close. Dude, I almost died. I was practically dead right there. Like, I was very, very close to being dead.
Revelio.
That was like not even 1 HP. That was like half an HP. That's still standing. Is that... No? I'm glad it gives me a marker because I'm so lost. Anything down here? No, I think we actually looted everything in this place.
Revelio.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr.
Hello,
Ray.
Hamura.
He will tell you what to do.
Isco Rabe's wand.
Over here.
I'll get to you. Hold on.
Revelio.
Just gathering anything in here that I can first.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
So nothing happened. Cool. Stand back, you never know. That was me, I did that.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Are there more of them? Because I feel like I killed them all already. Should be all like, oh, you killed them all. Okay. Did I grab everything from back here? I guess so. It's so dark. Wait, I have
Lumos.
something for that. Ashwinders must pay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, about that. They're all dead. Everybody's dead.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once.
Okay. Is that her? I don't recognize her at all.
I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
The troll thing.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
It seems to me, though, that, like, she's like, oh yeah, these accusations. Shut up, Singer.
It seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
They just tried to, they kidnapped her, kidnapped Rabe, just tried to kill us. Like, you have enough already to put these guys away. Well, they're dead. We killed them, I guess. What the hell was that? He was like playing music and then it disappeared. Anyway. All right, let's take a look real fast. There's a couple things I wanted to look at. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff. Actually, we can sell it all because none of this stuff is even important. Inventory, talent, collections, quests. Let me check. Let's see here. Centauring the Stone, we'll probably do that. Let's go now. He's not going to have anything different to sell me, probably, but I can at least dump off my load. What is this?
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Yeah, they're not going to bother you because I murdered them all. Single-handedly, I killed them.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
I wouldn't want to be hung next to you.
Why, it's weird how they're so low. Like, the scores are so trash.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're
Not
about.
sure what kind of look you call that.
All right, let's go to Hogwarts real fast. Decrypt this.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Oh, it is an upgrade. Delightful. That's only 1 point. We happy few, or whatever. Okay, let's head back to her.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
All right, I do think that's a good point for us to stop. I feel like if we were to probably pursue the Poppy Sweeting quest, it'll probably go over like the time, so I'd rather be a little bit under than too far over. Nonetheless, though, if you did enjoy this episode of Hogwarts Legacy, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. There's also a link to geekoutpost.com, an entertainment media blog that I own, operate, run, manage, design, and write for. It's a great place to stay up to date on the latest entertainment and gaming news, reviews, and rumors if you're into that kind of thing. Otherwise, just know I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when we continue with more Hogwarts Legacy. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. I'll see you later.